It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jimmy Butler.
And maybe it's shocking, but maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then there's Z, then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. And for Atlanta, Bogdanović on the wing. He's paired with Riziché. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Young. And it's Roddy in at the 4. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now, Hero, after the miss from Trae Young. Z, good.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
And so it's Bogdanović who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanović. Young's got 5.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Atlanta has possession after the miss from Z. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 7 points in the game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Pass to Riziché. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Z. The quick look, no good that time.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against Orlando was tremendous. He added 37 points and hit a few threes, which helped his team spacing. He had his fingerprints all over that game, doing everything he could to help his team. We'll see if he can repeat that performance tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Z, good.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker really wants to make his teammates better.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Heat with some changes. Robinson's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Alec Burks comes in for Tyler Hero. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Z. Here's Bogdanović. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Young outside. Pass to Riziché.
He shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
The Heat trail by 11. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Richardson is out there with Z. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Roddy. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. Here's Buffkin. Highsmith grabs the miss.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Z can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Buffkin. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Hunter on the wing, defended by Butler. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. The league's long-distance Bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And take a look at Young. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hunter with the screen on Butler. Back to Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in. Outside Butler. Lets it go with a three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Man, look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And he makes that one. Okongwu's now got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Z. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. You could never get on a steady run. and play some solid offense.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bodies checked in. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
Please. A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
And focusing back in on the Hawks. They're in a tight one.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a sixth man on the floor. And that about wraps it up.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Young and Bogdanovic are the guards. Then there's Reza Shea. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Roddy in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Kicks it out to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
And here's Young from the arc. Cans it from downtown. 17 points for Trae Young.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Reza Shea. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovic. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Young, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Reza Shea. And it's Matthews in for Trae Young. Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat. A 3 off the inbound. Z can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Bogdanovic kicks to Matthews. Pass to Bogdanovic. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta again missing. The Heat leading by 3. And here is Butler. Out to the wing. Here's C. And again, it's the Heat missing. And for the Hawks, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And it's good, 2 points. Richardson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Well, Richardson doing a great job in transition. Has good speed. That time accelerates in the open floor.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
See the pass to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Floats one. In the paint, Butler.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hunter against Butler. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From downtown, Z can't get it to go.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go.
Completely new group for Atlanta. And a new group in for the Heat. The Heat leading by 6. On the court for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Z, and it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. And here's Young from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 22.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Hawks trail by 9. 1:33 left in the 4th. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Heat leading by 9. Here's Z. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. No good on the triple. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out, in what should be a nice win here for Miami.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Z.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Here's Z. Buries it from three-point range. Z's got 30 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Young drives in. It's Adebayo with the rebound. To the paint, here's Z. Rebound by the Hawks. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.